Hello everybody, welcome to the weekly energies. This is where I go into a general reading at first, then I'm going to go into the individual days to see what energy, see what tarot oracle wants to come out. I will bring in the little bit of an astrology that comes to my mind that I need to bring to your awareness. And we'll take it from there, guys. I'll do an overarching card at the end just to round up the week and how we can flow through it. So let's get into the overall energy then. This is a general energy for the week. What do we have? I'm using my energy oracle. Look at this. That's beautiful. Cornucopia. Number on the card is 11. Now we've just come off that new moon in Capricorn, which happened on the 11th of the 1st. And actually the days, the numbers in the 11th of the 1st, 2024 added up to 11. So this was like the 1111 portal. And I don't know whether you've all been feeling the shift. I certainly did. There's some real big Capricornian traits coming in. Capricornian traits being discernment, where your energy's going, what's wasting your time. Now this is in all areas of your life. Also blocks to cornucopia, to abundance. Capricorn loves money. Capricorn is practical. It works hard to create a foundation for the family, for the home, for itself. It's built on stability. One of the lower vibes of Capricorn, or one of the woundings, for many Capricorns, it can be low of self-worth and value, where you're not good enough. So you push yourself that little bit harder every time because it's not good enough, and you fear lack, you fear poverty. Now this is a masculine wound that's come down through evolution. It's come through society. It's come through your ancestral lineage. So cornucopia is an overarching energy this week. Now, going into the little bit of the astrology, it's a big week. We are ending out, we're at the critical degree of Pluto in Capricorn that's ending out a 15-year cycle. Pluto is a slower moving planet, so it has a long period of time in one particular sign. It's ending out this Capricornian energy. So we've been working through, personally and globally, areas to do with restrictions, with rules, regulations, authority, governments, religion. Although Capricorn and Saturn don't particularly rule religion, there's been some old beliefs and structures within that religion that we're needing to set ourselves free from. You've seen it on the global scale, you've seen it in your personal world, where you've had to deal with your relationship with others. Now, Capricorn energy is about father. The opposite, the polarity to Capricorn, is Cancer. Every zodiac sign has a polarity. So you work with both. This is how you get the balance between Capricorn and Cancer. Cancer is mother, Capricorn is father. So this is home, children, family, where you feel safe, where you feel stable. It's coming up this week, guys. It's a big week. As I say, we're ending at that Pluto cycle, but also the sun changes sign, which it does every year. So it's no big deal. However, the sun's going into Aquarius the same time, or roughly the same time that Pluto changes sign from Capricorn. Remember that long cycle? Going into an even longer cycle of Aquarius for the next 20 plus years. So we are changing, we have evolved, there's something that we've learned, and this week can come up and bring out endings, completions, because we're ending out this big cycle. But look what it's bringing in, cornucopia. It wants you to align. If you look at the number 11, it's straight up and down. It's like heaven and earth connecting. It wants to connect this worth, this value, this cornucopia, this abundance into your world. This is what we've been transforming. Now that starts with self on an energetic level. So let's see what else we have this week. Remember, this is a general. Man holding a heart. So again, I spoke about the masculine wounding, the masculine coming down the father line, societal, that masculine wounding. Where we've blocked our heart, we haven't believed in the power of love. We've then believed in the power of money, hierarchy, authority, control. This has just been for thousands of years. This is not gender specific, guys. I'm not having a go at men. We hold this within ourselves. We hold this wounding within ourselves, where we've been in survival mode. Even the women of our generation really taking on that masculine role, when really we're wanting to get the balance, whether man or woman, with this masculine and feminine. And sometimes when we're in, well, most of the time when we're in unhealed masculine, we block our hearts. We block that receptive energy. We just feel as if we have to do, provide, protect. So this is a big week for the masculine energy, for cornucopia. Let's have a look what else we have. The thinking woman. So there's that feminine. Got a butterfly. You've got two butterflies. First card was in this cornucopia. Butterfly's about transformation. Pluto's about transformation. And we have the feminine. There's the butterfly. We've transformed our thoughts as a feminine energy towards our inner masculine. We're opening up now. The feminine is receptive. The masculine is giver. The feminine is the receiver. Positive and negative charge, if you think about a battery, if you want to be practical. Excuse me. And we have here the thinking woman. So this is in our mind, our programs, how we think. Now, I'm drawn to Aquarius. We're going into a big Aquarian cycle for the next 20 plus years. Aquarius is the higher mind. It's artificial intelligence. It is connecting to a higher realm. And I feel we are opening up some kind of new way of thinking. More feminine, open to receive, more love, more nurture in our daily practice. Daily practice. Why did I say that twice? I'm not sure. So that's the overarching energy with my oracle card. I don't know why my voice is going crazy. I'm okay before I got on camera. Throat chakra speaking, thinking woman, it's your throat chakra, where we have not been heard, seen or recognised. Let me just put a card on each, a Moonology deck. So again, I'm using my oracle deck. Then I'm going to pull an astrology card to see what the overarching astrology is, what planet or zodiac is influencing us this week. Let's have a look. Moon deck, what do we have? Moon deck, we have confidence is the key to your success. This is moon in Leo energy, new moon. The next moon we have is in the sign of Leo. It's the full moon in Leo. I think it's the 24th of January. Confidence, strength. Leo rules the heart. Leo rules the big-hearted lion. It's our passions. It's our desires, our fire, our courage, our strength. But also, it's our heart-based energy. And if a Leo, one of the low vibes of Leo, one of the wounded sides of Leo, gets its heart broken, disappointed, it closes it down. It can be that's where you've got the saying, putting pride in place. Pride is just a sense of defensiveness. So there's some kind of confidence, there's some kind of big heart opening this week. That's with your cornucopia. Remember, being confident in your heart that you're not going to get hurt again. If you've been hurt in the past, you've learnt from it and you know how to deal with it. This is giving you the confidence now to push forward in aligning with that receptive energy, opening your heart. What do we have for the man holding a heart? Have faith in your dreams. Having faith. And if you think about the wounded masculine, if you think about the wounded warrior, when he's been hurt in the past and you're in that survival mode and you're in that protector, provider, working 50 hours a week because you fear lack, you fear poverty. Faith doesn't even come into the equation. Faith is a more feminine energy where you're open to receive what you've been putting your hard work into. But if you're in a place of resentment, if you're in a place of lack, it's a low vibration. And it's wanting you to lift your vibration and have more faith in your dreams, in the masculine areas of your life. What do we have for the thinking woman with my Moonology deck? Adjustments. Adjustments are required. This week is going to bring in some kind of adjustments. I do feel that, guys. There's big shifts this week. in the way we think. What we think, we create. And when we're going into this more Aquarian, humanitarian energy, love thy neighbour as I call it, we are wanting to build a world where we're not having to be defensive, where we're not having to watch our back, where there's enough for everybody. We're not in that lack energy. Whether this is money, whether this is love, it doesn't matter. It's all to do with the vibration. And this is where the adjustments are coming in this week. Okay, let me just get rid of these cards now because I'm going to go into the daily reading, Monday to Sunday. And we'll see what energy is coming in with that, guys. If you're liking this, do hit that subscribe button. Helps my channel to grow. I'm going to use my angel deck this week. And I'm going to use this for the day and then clarify it with a tarot. I'm going to shuffle them. I've already shuffled them, but I'll do it again on camera. I know you can't see me, guys. There we go. There's another quick shuffle. And then I'm using my Radiant Rider-Waite. Again, I'm shuffling them on camera. And I'm just going to pick from the pile as we go for the days. Now, I did say I was going to pull an overarching astrology card for the general read. So I will do that. What's the overarching energy for the week using my astrology deck? Leo. Wow, big Leo energy. And we have the sun at the bottom of the deck. So Leo, I've spoken about Leo already. We're needing to bring on some strength of this Leo the lion. The card says, the energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud and passionate. It focuses on importance of self-belief. Self-belief. This is the area that we are focusing on this week. We're needing some self-belief, some courage and some strength. Let's pop him there. Let's go into the days now. We're going to start with Monday. Monday energy, what do we have? We're going to pick an angel card first. Goddess of Awakening. This says, there is a wondrous time of exploration, romance and creativity. That's Leo in a nutshell. Romance and creativity. Now, the solar plexus is governed by the fire. Leo energy for me as a reader. And you can see that star, it's emanating energy, it looks like from the sun. So really feeling into this solar energy. Now, there has been a lot of solar flare activity. You might have been seeing it in your world as technological problems, as sleepless nights. And this means there's a lot of activity going on and it's pointed at the Earth. So we're feeling it here on planet Earth. Solar storms. And this wants you to, I'm getting the analogy here of, you know, when you go on holiday and it's your first day on holiday and you're laid in that sun and you just, everything melts away. Everything melts away and you just feel refreshed. And I feel like this is what it is. Something's awakening, but you've got to give yourself time and space to receive this. Remember, this is a feminine receptive. It's a woman in here and she's naked, she's vulnerable. Yes, there's something about that feminine open to receive this week. Monday. What tarot goes with that card? The Knight of Swords. Swords is about mental energy, it's about communication. This is a fast moving energy. So this for me is something's coming into your world. It wants to come in very quickly. Might even be in your meditative state. For those that meditate and you receive intuitive energy, there might be something coming in on Monday. This could be external. There might be something comes into your world communicatively on Monday. Something quick, something unexpected that's going to shift a perspective. And for some of you, you might need this downtime. You might need some replenishment. Something's going to awaken. But I feel like it's something expected on Monday. Remember, at the end of the reading, I'm going to pick an overall energy of how we can work through this. So whatever it brings up, we've got the capacity and the capability of working through it. So let's see what Tuesday's bringing. Goddess of Compassion. And she says, self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth. That card speaks for itself. This is a big energy that's been coming up for me personally in my own readings, in the readings I've been doing for others. This is a Venusian energy. Venus is the goddess of love, compassion, self-worth, value. It's Taurus energy as well. Where we feel not good enough might be blocking some areas of your world, especially to do with stability and finance. They're big Capricorn themes. This is where Jupiter, the Wheel of Fortune, is coming in, and you can transform. So, recap on Monday, Tuesday. On Monday, there might be some information comes in that awakens something, that gets your attention, and it's quick. It might trigger something to do with your worth and your value, but know that it's turning you. It's wanting you to heal something so that wheel can turn. Remember this cycle with Pluto. Pluto's transforming an old energy that's been too burdensome, too restrictive, and it wants to turn in your favour, to do with self-worth and value. Now on Wednesday, what do we have? What energy is for Wednesday? What angel card do we have? We have Angel of Addictive Healing. For me, this is that in Tarot, Capricorn is ruled by the devil. Devils can have addictive healing. Now, it doesn't have to be your usual drugs, sex and rock and roll, alcohol. It doesn't have to be that. This can be just a negative loop that you've got yourself into, an old program. Becomes an addiction, that you're not good enough. You might fill a void with shopping. You might have a poor relationship with money. You might have an unhealthy relationship with your body image. You might overdo it with it. And this is not in a negative way. Some of you might think, oh, I'm not overeating, I look after myself. You can also have an addiction on being too critical about how you eat, what you eat, going to the gym too much, pushing your body. That's a big Capricorn trait, pushing itself to burnout. Control. Doing what we are in control of. Because there's an internal wounding that you either want to forget, which of course we don't want to go there. And this is not saying that you need any kind of, this doesn't have to be massive. This is not trauma. I mean, obviously, seek medical help. I'm not here to give you any kind of mental health guidance. I'm reading the energy of these cards. The power of transformation is at its utmost importance this week from any other time in the last 15 years. That's a big statement to make. How powerful this Pluto and Capricorn ending out this cycle is going to be. My throat's still going crazy. This can be words spoken. Write them down on paper. Speak them to a friend, a trusted friend. When we suppress energies, we're suppressing a part of us, our authentic self. Now, the message on this card, now this is a deep one for Wednesday. Moon's in Aries on Wednesday, guys. Moon's in Aries, meaning our emotions are fiery. So things could come out with Aries. If you've got some wounded aspects of you, It could come out as anger. So just pay attention what's triggering you on Wednesday. As I say, it doesn't have to be big. This can be small little things. But the transformation will be huge from it. Let's see what the tarot have to say with that card. Magician. There you go. You have the capability of transforming one energy into another. There's the magician. The magician has that infinity symbol above its head. This is energy is created and yet cannot be destroyed. So you can transform one negative belief into a positive belief. What's triggering you? What is fearing you? What are you in lack of? Turn this energy into what you desire, what you would like to see. Wow. Mercury energy, mind, very much mental energy this week. Okay, what's Thursday bringing in? Thursday, what do we have for Thursday? Thursday, the angel card is, oh, wow, look at this. Angel of clearing. Your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. You're in a portal of clearing. I will go back to that statement I've just made for Wednesday. We're in the most powerful time, I feel, for the last 15 years of clearing all karma, clearing old wounds. We're ready for a new beginning. And I feel up until the 20th of this month, your new year might have been on pause, might have been on a delay. But this is the opportunity. It wants you to clear something before we bring in that new. You can't fill a wardrobe full of new clothes if you've still got your old, outdated clothes still hanging there. They've got to clear them out. But this is your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. Lovely energy. What tarot do we have to go with that? Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, there's that new energy. Pages are about the beginning of something. So you have the Page, the Knight, and the King in tarot. So a page is not yet a knight and not yet a king. It's its infancy. So there's something coming in, brand new. This also could be about childhood or children. And there might be something that you're clearing to do with your worth and value, because this page is holding a pentacle, which is earth, practical money, worth, value. There might be something, again, I'll go back to that Capricorn energy, where you might be fearing some kind of lack, hanging on to the past, hanging on too tightly to something in fear of losing it. This is what we're clearing out. Beautiful. What do we have then for Friday? What do we have for Friday? We have God of Reflections. This says the qualities you see in others are simply your own reflection. And I want to say projection. So if you've been triggered this week, this is about you seeing yourself as not being good enough. That's all it is. You hold the same when you get triggered by somebody's good fortune, somebody's success, somebody's happiness. It's just because you might need to align to that. Somebody might have told you subconsciously, ancestrally, societal, that you are not good enough. But this is saying you are good enough. Start telling yourself this. And that's what will be coming into your reality. Remember, we've pulled the Magician this week. It's a magical week. We can transform one energy into another. Manifestation. So on Friday, the moon is in Taurus. Taurus is about money. And there's Mercury. There's a connection to Mercury with Jupiter. Now, Jupiter is in the sign of Taurus. So we have the moon in Taurus and we have an aspect of Jupiter in Taurus. There's something to do with the way you communicate to yourself, where you have thought that you can't expand, you can't grow. Again, Taurus is ruled by Venus. It's that self-worth and value. I keep coming back to this because it keeps coming up, guys. The Devil, Capricorn. change. You see this card. This is Saturnian energy. Capricorn's ruled by Saturn. Saturn is that restrictive energy. Restrictions. You can't do this because of the consequence. You can't do this because I've told you can't. And then you believe it. So again, we've got that addictions on Wednesday. Some more programs. We have the devil here on Friday, which is saying you can break free from this at any time you choose. It's you that keeps yourself imprisoned in these chains, nobody else. Transform your thoughts, transform your reality, guys. Now we're going to go into Saturday. Saturday and Sunday are going to be huge days. Saturday and Sunday are massive. This is where it's called conjunctions. This is where the sun in Capricorn at 29 degrees, which is known as a critical degree in astrology. When it comes to an end degree, it's more powerful. And also the Pluto is ending that cycle I've been speaking about, and that's at 29 degrees. So it will never be at this, both of them, Pluto and the sun, won't be in these degrees ever in your lifetime. So this is a big energy of transformation. Now the sun goes into Aquarius at some point in this day, whether it's late afternoon, nighttime, depending on where you are in the world. And this is an intense energy. Yes, we're changing that big Plutonian cycle, ending that 15-year cycle. It's critical day. Cycles are coming together for a culmination. It's finalities, it's breakthroughs, it's intense, it's endings. And these don't have to be negative, guys. But remember, looking at the energy so far, this is an internal job that you can set yourself free from. So let's go into Saturday the 20th. Look at this. More butterflies, more transformation energy, more Plutonian energy. It is time for the real you to emerge. This is why you've had to let go. Remember that analogy of emptying out your wardrobe, ready to make new for this new emergence. It's time. Beautiful. What's the tarot for this? Victory. Fantastic. Brilliant. So wherever's come up, building up to this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, victorious energy. Now, I'm trying to think where the moon is, because the moon governs our emotions. So the moon's in Gemini on Saturday. So that's our mind again. It's going back to that Gemini, the twins. Thinking positive, thinking negative, thinking positive. And you've healed some kind of mental confusion. And this is where you are ready to emerge. This is beautiful. So let's go into Sunday. Sunday, what do we have for Sunday? Let's have a look for Sunday. Angel of psychic ability. Your intuition and psychic abilities are strong at present. Now remember what I was saying about Aquarius energy. This is your higher mind. This is connecting to your mind, but we've healed all that negative stuff. We've cleared out that wardrobe. So what's coming in is our intuitive ability. They are strong at present. Trust in your heart, because that's where your intuition comes from, not that ego mind. So let's see what tarot goes with this. Wow. 10 of Cups. Emotional, happy ever after. Fulfillment. Tender of completion. I want to pull another card for this because I'm getting a little bit excited. Look at this. Death. Scorpio. Pluto. This is where the transformation has been materializing in your world. Mother, father, family, siblings, family dynamics, and even if it's work related or romance, it stems from this energy. You've done it. You've set yourself free, and I'm really, you can't see my face, but I'm really smiling here. We've all been going through it on different levels, but you've trusted your intuition. And this is what these lessons have been teaching you. It wanted you to go into a higher understanding. It's all been for a reason, and I know that's cliche. And that's not diminishing any kind of pain and suffering that you've had to go through and endure. But it's needed to happen to transform some kind of instability within your emotions. I'm going to pull one final card, guys, to overarch the week, as I promised. And I'm drawn to my Denise Lynn Sacred Destiny. So let's have a look. One overarching card to guide us through this week. Remember, do subscribe to my channel, guys. It helps me to grow and prosper. Let's have a look. What do we have, Denise Lynn? One final message from this energy. Gateway. How beautiful. Look at that unicorn. We're at a gateway, transforming from one energy into another, transforming from Pluto in Capricorn to Pluto in Aquarius for the next 20 plus years. This is big. A brand new cycle. We're at the gateway. Let me just read a little bit from the book, as I always do. And let's see what this is all about. Gateway. So this is the Enchanted Valley. The book is saying there are places on the planet where the veil between the physical realms and the mystical dimension is especially thin. These places are called portals, vortexes, or spirit gateways. In mythology, they are revered as places where things beyond the ordinary really can occur. And I'm getting aliens coming in here. and all the fairies and the unicorns and the dragons and all the other stuff that's myth. Or is it? Mystics, visionaries and shamans can traverse this realm and the next through these places. Yeah, it does mention fairies actually. So in Celtic traditions, the wee folk, fairies and elves, easily move through these portals and have access to these magical places. The Enchanted Valley is the place where these portals often appear. Now what this card is saying to us is, magic is afoot. Wondrous events are unfolding. Profound revelations and inner illuminations are close at hand. It is now much easier to manifest your dreams. This is an excellent time to take action on your visions for the future. Now remember, it's easy because we have come to an end of a long cycle. We've learned what we needed to learn. And I'm not reading from the book here, this is me interpreting this energy. We've cleared out the cupboard. There's nothing more to learn. And we have to let go this week if we're still hanging on to any kind of self-worth, lack, all thought programs. I'm going to go back to the book now. So it's an excellent time to take action on your visions for your future. A small amount of action now will generate much bigger results. Gateways to spirit are opening and there are places where the veil is especially thin. Fairies and elves are supporting you. Wonders are blossoming in your life. Watch for them. Open your heart to hallowed, holy, magical energy. The more you become aware of the small marvels in your life, the more they will grow in magnitude. Remember, you are your magician. And we are going into the age of Aquarius. We are going into the magic. Bringing heaven upon earth. Okay, guys? Hope you enjoyed that. Do comment, share, like. I would appreciate that. Take good care.